myself.
I just want to give this away. So now let's talk Hollywood really quick. I know we've been talking about Pitch Perfect 3, but we know that Meryl Streep is being dragged this morning, and she's all over posters in Hollywood with a big old sign across her face saying she knew it. So yesterday, Rose McGowan came out. She's an actress, and she's been a huge part of the Me Too movement against all of these sexual predators out there in Hollywood, and really been behind all of the women. So now Golden Globes, as you know, Marcus Allen, next month, they're going down, and the Me Too movement and all of those who support it, whether they've been accused or not, are wearing black, and they're all going to support the women and their voices.
They're saying she can't.
And Meryl Streep, from my understanding, Meryl Streep said she's going to, either she said it or rumor was that she was going to wear black as well, although she has never been accused. According to Meryl Streep, she says she's never had this experience, at least by Weinstein specifically.
She didn't know anything.
She didn't know anything. So she's like, but I'm still going to wear black and support you because now that I know, I feel terrible, and I'm sorry that this has happened to you. This is an experience I never wanted. Well, people like Rose McGowan are saying, no, Meryl, you knew. How could you not have known? And now she's being bullied in a sense, in my opinion. And you're throwing up Meryl Streep's face all over. How many, do we know a number? How many Oscars is she? I mean, she's one of the most winning Oscar contenders
she's been nominated dozens of times and several wins on top of that. I have two feelings about this. One, I feel like, well, aren't you innocent until proven guilty? If she's saying she didn't know, then she didn't know.
And I'm going to go off that really quick and say, Rose, we believed you. We believe those, right? At least I do. When you say you've been accused, who am I to question? If you say that you've been accused, that's nothing anyone wants to become known for, be famous for, is like, I've been accused. So we believe you when you've been accused, or excuse me, when you've been assaulted. So why shouldn't we believe Meryl when she says that she didn't know? I just feel like it's unfair to drag her and say you knew until I hear a story, in which case they said, Rose, I told Meryl back in the 90s that I was assaulted, and she just told me I had to deal with it. If something like that were to come out, and then Meryl all of a sudden is saying she didn't know, then that would be a lie.
That's like saying you can't, there are people that are part of the LGBTQ community, but you can't be a supporter of that community, and you can't go to the gay pride parades. You can't wave your rainbow flag. You can't do all these supportive measures to support your friends. That's all Meryl is trying to do. So if you want to distinguish people who are wearing black and were assaulted from those who are wearing black in support, maybe you have a ribbon. Maybe you have a pin.
That differentiates.
You can differentiate yourself, but don't tell Meryl you can't wear black because she can't support you.
Don't you also feel that she's not an up-and-coming actress that has a tremendous amount to lose by not speaking out, right?
Meryl,
Meryl's
so
a point where she is a tremendously, she's an incredible power person in Hollywood right now. She's holding the cards. So I feel like she has nothing to lose to come forward, and I feel like she would say something if she knew.
And exactly. Or
of
she
anyone,
would at least
I feel like she would say something.
I feel like she's a good person in this. I mean, her speeches in recent years have been all about the advocacy of people. So I don't see why, if something were to happen to her, or if she knew about something that happened to one of her friends, and she why wouldn't she come forward with it now and say, yes, I did know, my bad for never having come forward either, or something like that.
I do feel like it would be hard to say that throughout her time with Weinstein in association with that company,
but I hear it
that
was
she
a
didn't
brief
hear
affiliation.
Things, but she didn't know. To come out and say she knew.
Rose McGowan tweeted this. Actresses like Meryl Streep, who happily worked for the pig monster, are wearing black at the Golden Globes in silent protest. She said, your silence is the problem. You'll accept a fake award breathlessly and affect no real change. I despise your hypocrisy. Maybe you should all wear Marchesa. Marchesa is the fashion line of Weinstein's estranged wife, Georgina Chapman.
So another dig.
Another dig.
What do you guys think? We've stated our opinion here. And should Meryl be allowed? Should she be called a hypocrite? And should she have posters all over Hollywood with she knew? I feel it's a disrespect to her, and I understand those who feel that she is lying or being a hypocrite are saying, well, it's a disrespect to the women out there who've been assaulted and who Meryl isn't standing behind. But she is wanting to wear black to the Golden Globes. She is wanting to support.
Right, but why is? I get that Georgina Chapman was at one point married to Weinstein, but why are you going after the fashion line that she makes with another woman? Like, again, you're women fighting against women. That is not what we're here to do. Like, Rose, in my opinion, get your act together And just support women.
Support women. You say support women, support women.
There's a lot of anger, and sometimes anger can lead to change, which is a good thing, but I do think it's time for solidarity.
And Marchesa has some fabulous moments on the red carpet that I'm not willing to miss out on because you want to be petty.
Tell them.
Okay.
Marion Detail, Mama says Matt Damon, George Clooney both said they didn't know. Why can't Meryl not know and not be pointed at saying that she's a hypocrite?
And I know people that know Matt Damon that will tell you that he heard things through the years, but never knew anything.
Right.
Janet Piper, I love Meryl Streep and just hate all of the mudslinging. Enough already. She's an amazing actress and loving person.